Hey everybody, and welcome to the WHCC booth at Imaging USA 2025. And we're hanging out with my good friend Christian Sangree from Prince Charming in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. So thanks so much for hanging with us.
Thanks for having me.
It's always a pleasure to see you.
Likewise.
So you have been a faithful WPPI goer for many, many years, but you're at Imaging this year. So what's different about this show versus WPPI for you personally?
I've been at WPPI for maybe 23 years in a row, something like that. I missed a year or two here and there, but I'd always heard that imaging was more like older people and a little stuffy, not fun. What? Maybe it's because I just aged into the demographic, but my frustration, I think, was I was having a hard time finding people that I could actually really like network with and meaningful conversations over there. So I thought, at your recommendation, actually, I'm here to check it out, and I've been shocked. Like from day one, I had people reaching out and like wanting to get together and talk business and brainstorming things, and it's been fantastic. For literally before it even started, I'd already met with Adam Mueller and some others, and I was like, this is already worthwhile. I'm so glad I came.
Yeah, that's awesome. And somebody who's been in the industry a long time, gone to a lot of conferences, it's not just the classes. We all know that. It's the conversations, it's the after hours, it's the breakfast, it's that is the connection. So for people who are listening along and have never been to something like this, how do you break the ice? I mean, you're a very much a people person, but how did people reach out and meet and get into those conversations? How did you do that to begin with?
That's a good question. For me, it's usually asking them what they're coming from or what they're heading to. It's whether it's a class or on the trade show floor. What have you found that's really cool or unusual this year? And then asking, have they met anybody interesting or what they found the most helpful so far? Because actually, whatever they found the most helpful, usually I can kind of glean some things from that too. And so I've got a couple of other friends here that if we go to different classes, we'll kind of compare notes afterwards and give a few highlights. So it's almost like you can attend more than one class at a time if you've got somebody else to brainstorm a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. And you can literally learn something from everybody.
Yeah.
It's not just the platforms, it's not the pre-cons. Just in random conversation, you pick up these little nuggets, and that's what builds a really strong business. You take those things that resonate with you, and you kind of mix them all up, and then that becomes your way. So let's just take that aside for a second. You, as a good friend of mine and of White House and everything, I've learned a lot from you and how you have rid yourself of a scarcity mindset, and you've changed a lot of your thinking to positive, and that has really influenced your business. If you could pick one thing, Christian, to talk to everybody who's listening, that helped you get rid of that scarcity mindset, what is that? Because I know you've thought about that and you've practiced that for a long time.
And I'm still working on it, so I would never.
I think it's a constant.
I would never say that I have gotten rid of it. I feel probably a lifetime challenge, but I think the thing that really kicked my butt to do it was I heard somebody say, you can't, as somebody with a scarcity mindset, you cannot sell to somebody with an abundance mindset. You don't use the right words. You're always looking at a way to get them a discount or make them feel like they're getting a good deal. And those clients that are willing to spend a lot of money don't resonate with that at all. It kind of makes them feel gross that you're trying to find a way to save them some money. They literally want the experience of spending all the money.
Yeah.
And so, doing that has been difficult, and I've read so many books on it.
You're definitely a reader.
Yeah, I am a reader. I don't know that there's an easy tip to doing it, except I think first recognizing it and then trying to recognize the ways that you're slipping back into that. That helps a lot. I don't know, man. Gratitude, that's a big one. I literally keep a gratitude journal every day, and then at the end of the year I look through it of things that I'm grateful for, because it's easy to slip into feeling things aren't, not everything's perfect, and then that puts you in a scarcity mindset as so there's, I don't know.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Well, we really appreciate you and your willingness to share and hang out. I mean, it's been great getting to know you over the years.
You guys are great.
Yeah, awesome. And thanks for doing the interview today.
Absolutely.
It's always
good to see
great.
you, bud. Yeah.
And thank you for hanging out with us, and we'll be back with you shortly.